So Josh, I'm a new brand builder,
All right.
and I'm interested in knowing what your approach is to recruiting new brand builders.
Excellent, excellent. Cool. Well, I'm going to teach you guys, basically what I do is I do a 5-step plan to build your business. Anyone can do this. What you want to do is actually create duplication in your team. So what I do is I teach this 5-step plan, and number one is make a list. And I tell people to write down a list of 5 to 10 people that they know. It doesn't have to be huge. Think of some really sharp people, the go-getters, the people that own businesses, really busy people. The busier they are, usually the more successful they are. Number 2 is approach and pique interest. What you want to do is just pique a little bit of interest, and the way that I will do that, I'll talk about it after I'm done. I'll role play with you. Step number 3 is get them in front of an effective presentation, which is an online webinar, maybe an online video. Maybe you're doing a meeting in your hometown, whatever you're doing, just to get them in front of an effective presentation. Step 4 is the sorting process, which I'll talk about as well. And then step 5 is promote to the next event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you in here real quick, and I'm just going to kind of role play. So Kim's here. So what I'll do is I'll call up Kim, and I'll say, Kim, how you doing?
Fine.
Hey, listen, Kim, I don't have a lot of time to talk right now. You always have to be busy. I don't have a whole lot of time to talk right now, but do you have a few minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, great. Listen, I just teamed up with a gentleman. His name is Robert McNulty. We're working on a new project together. This gentleman wrote the original business plan for Home Depot. He also created shopping.com for $30,000 and sold it for $290 million. I just teamed up on a project with this guy, and I'm working with some key leaders out here, and we're looking to spearhead a project out here in, what town are you in?
Walnut Creek.
Walnut Creek, California. We're looking to spearhead this this thing in Walnut Creek. Are you open-minded to taking a look and seeing if it might make sense for you?
Sure.
Great. Listen, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send you an email, or I'm going to give you some information right now. Whatever you want to do. When do you think in the next 24 hours you realistically could take a look at it?
Tomorrow by noon.
Tomorrow by noon. Great. Listen, what I'll do is I'll give you a call right at noon.
Okay.
Is that cool? I know you're busy. I'm busy.
Noon's good.
All right, I'll give you a call at noon, and we'll see what questions you might have. Now what I do is when I follow back up with Kim, I'm going to say, hey, Kim, did you have a chance to take a look at the information I sent you?
I did.
What did you like best about what you saw?
It's an easy way to make money, it looks like.
It does, right? You have any questions at all?
Nothing right now.
Nothing? Well, hey, listen, I want to introduce you to some business partners I'm working with. I'm working with a guy named Bob out of Yonkers. This guy's unbelievable. He's been my mentor. He's actually taught me everything about the business. He's a tremendously successful business guy. He's also in this with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Bob on the line,
okay,
just to introduce you, and then if you have any questions that come up in the next couple minutes, go ahead and think of them. I'll get Bob on the line. See, you don't have to be the expert in this business. All you have to be is good at piquing interest, getting them to a video, and getting someone else on the phone. Because, Kim, what do you do for a living?
Retired from PG&E,
All right, so
promoting energy efficiency.
So your friends and family and your business associates don't think you know anything about online advertising.
That would be true.
All right. So as soon as you become the expert on online advertising, they're going to know you're lying. But because your friends and family and business associates trust you,
Yeah.
and because you respect me,
Yeah.
you're basically, that extra person on the line, that three-way is bridging the gap between trust and respect. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, step number 5 is where is the promoting to the next event. And that's where what I'm going to do is some people come right in, some people want to still review more information, and that's where I promote to the next event. I'm constantly promoting to a webinar, or hey, we're doing a meeting in town, why don't you come out there? Until the person sorts themselves in or sorts themselves out. And I just keep on doing it. And then the people that are in the group, I keep on promoting to the next event. And now this is the key, and if you really understand the dynamic of this, look at local ad link like a department store, all right? It says local ad link on top. There's a mannequin with a nice suit on, right? What's the mannequin there for? The mannequin's there to pique your interest, right?
Okay, sure.
Has a nice suit on. It's like, yeah, this is a nice suit.
Yeah.
To get you in the front door. There's a salesperson comes up. What do they say to you?
Can I help you?
And what do you say? I'm just looking, right? So now you walk around the store, and then you find what you're looking for. And once you find that $300 shirt, you're like, man, this shirt's going to look good on me. Whatever it is that you like, then you're looking for the salesperson. Now, sometimes you might walk into the store and buy nothing. Sometimes you might walk into the store and go, this store sucks, I'm never coming back. Mm-hmm. And then, you see what I'm saying? So look at it like that. So that's all we're doing. The mannequin is there. That's all we have to be as mannequins. If you could just pique someone's interest and get them into the local AdLink store and help them find what they're looking for, then as soon as they find what they're looking for, they're going to join. No one's going to join a networking company unless it's going to help them get from point A to point B in their life. They don't care that you want to make money.
Sure.
They have to see it as an opportunity for themselves, and that's all I teach.
All right, very good.
Hey,
Nice
thanks,
work.
guys.
Nice
That was
work.
awesome, man.
Yeah, that was.
And then all you need is a couple people that'll duplicate. And once they duplicate, you come in, you're just like, yeah. And usually in the first 24 hours is when you're the most excited. So when
Yeah.
someone says, well, I'm going to go home and review it, listen, I know you're going to review it and you're going to want to understand how all the technology works, but do you want to make money fast or you want to make money slow? I'm going to make money fast. Well, great. Listen, I want to get you qualified then.
Yeah.
Let's get you your 2 people. Because as soon as you introduce it to 2 of their friends, and now their friends are in, now they got a little group, and now they're like, man, maybe I'm not an idiot for joining. I got a couple other people that see the same vision.
Right.
Now I bring
Seeing
those
the
2
vision.
people,
Seeing the vision.
and then I get the other 2 people moving. And
I'm concerned about the expert. I just want to know who the expert is.
Anyone.
Huh?
Anyone other than you.
Anyone. Oh, okay, yeah. It's just
Dude,
whatever.
I'll call anyone. I'll call you.
Okay.
Dude, how long you been in the business?
20 years,
How long you been in local AdLink?
a month.
Great. I'm going to call you next time when I do a 3-way call.
It's just,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'll say this. I'll call you. I'll say, hey, this guy Kim. This guy Kim is unbelievable.
All the guy on the phone has to do is have the book, really, and just sit there and go through the book in the phone if you
Don't talk really about the product or anything. Facts tell, stories sell. I talk about my story. I tell them, look, I was a financial planner. I worked for Lucent Technologies. I was in the mortgage industry. I had a lot of great years, making $500,000 a year. And overnight, I was in the subprime mortgage industry. I was a wholesale rep for Countrywide. My job went away. I lost my house in 2008. I connect with people. And what I do is I just basically tell my story. And I say at the end of last year, I was about a month away from bankruptcy. And a friend of mine out of New York gave me a call and asked me if I was open-minded to taking a look at an opportunity. And I was needing an opportunity. And I took a look at local AdLink and I said, I'm in. Because I couldn't find a good job. The only thing that I could do is create one. So you see how I'm relating to people?
Yeah.
They're thinking I'm losing everything.
So it's more that. Okay.
And then I tell them my story.
Now,
That's
what about how
your
much have
story.
you
That's
made?
your story.
Do you talk about how much you've made, or how do you
I
cover
made
that?
almost $70,000.
You made
in
about
4 months.
in how many?
4 months, 4.5 months. But I say, listen, they'll ask me how much I'm making. I'm like, I do like a income disclosure. I basically say, listen, my results are not typical. It's all, can you achieve them? Yes, you probably can, if you want to and you want to put in the time. But my results are not typical.
What did you say to him early, though, before you were making money?
I didn't. I got someone else on the line that was making money, like
Okay,
Joe Reed.
okay.
At the start, when I didn't have a paycheck, I had someone else's story. I'm going to introduce you to Joe. Joe, how much you making? Man, I made $1,000 last week. To a lot of people, $1,000 for.
Yeah.
I've only
enough
been in the
to-
business for 3 weeks. I made $1,000 last week.
Who's
Right.
not
Yeah,
interested?
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what happens is it's called document, duplicate, ditch. You have to build a story with someone else, and then once you start making money, you document. Look, I'm making good money, like with people that you're showing the business to, and then you get them to duplicate it, and then you ditch them. You go on to the next person.
And now they're on their own, so you can spend your time with.
Create a leader, and not,
Yeah.
not like I'm leaving them like
No.
They
You
can kind
get
of
them going, and
yeah,
then
they're a
you
leader.
let them
and they're
swim in their
moving.
own.
Like I brought in a guy, Mike Bestwick, out of Rhode Island. He joined the business January 7th. He has almost 800 people on his team.
You
Formula is
nailed
key.
it, man.
Formula
so?
is key.
I
don't
do.
know.
I do. I
think we both
congratulate you on
see
that.
what
I
you've
think
got.
and you're a good teacher, and you were really nice to share that with us.
Yeah.
I really mean
Yeah,
that.
definitely, man.
Yeah.
That was kind of you, so I
Yeah.
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks
that.
again.
Yeah, you see, that's all the dynamics are.